All right, man. Let's talk about Chandler Jones. All right, brother of John Jones. What was the other brother name? Arthur Jones. He said. Remember, he said that he think he can beat John Jones in a fight. He said he could forever keep. I'm paraphrasing, whooping his little brother. And I'm thinking like John Jones will beat the fuck out you. Even at like heavyweight. I don't care how good you, how big you is or what he was. John Jones will put the work in on you, but he is 337 pounds, so I mean, shit, conditioning. Uh, if he grabbed John Jones, I don't know, but John Jones like pain. But let's talk about Chandler Jones. All right, let's talk about Chandler Jones. I think the Lions should go out there and get Chandler Jones. All right, I really do. I think they should go out there and trade for Chandler Jones. He 31. He want to get paid. They got some capital. They got some players. I mean, you easily can package Julian Okoye, or Austin Bryan. I mean, really, you could send Julian Okoye, Austin Bryan, and Jeff Okudah over there for him. I know they like Jeff Okudah, but I'm gonna flip it. You also can go ahead and trade for C.J. Henderson or let one of them young guys go in there and play. You got Mike Ford, you got Elefantu, AJ Parker. I mean, you got options. All right, so something like that, you can clear your roster. You can clear, help your 53-man roster make, and then you can come out here with one of the premier pass rushers out here. I think he coming off an injury as well too. I could be wrong, but I talked about this before, and I just think, he only played 2 games last year. Let's see what the injury was. Okay, and also for them, they need help too. Because J.J. Watt is on the pup list, physically unable to perform. So you could throw in Penicia, Deshaun Hand in there, put them somewhere in there as well too. So he had a hip injury last year. In the second quarter win over the Jets. So not exactly sure. Sorry for my little fan, my Arthur airplane. Not sure what was the. So they say he was to miss a month. That's back with the Patriots. So he had some hip injuries, going forward. So that might be something to shy away from. He had a hip injury, so my bad. He had a bicep injury. I'm tripping. That was an OR. He had a bicep injury. So he injured his bicep. So not a hip. So I just think you plug him with Romeo in, you got your own Smith, Preston, Zadarius Smith combination. Khalil Mack don't have a running partner. You know what I'm saying? Daniil Hunter, he ain't got no running partner unless he was to say Anthony Barr, because Everson Griffin is trash. He washed. So, like I said before, man, you got some situations where you can add him. You can keep Julian, throw Okudah, throw Deshaun Hand, and some pick in there or something like that. You could do it, but they not gonna get no first, second, third pick or something like that because he need a new contract. So you probably looking like a fourth or third or fourth or fifth, or a combination, or what you call it, conditional, where if he plays so many snaps, he do so many good, the pick turn into a third or something like that. But you getting a premier pass rusher. He played 5 games last year, got injured, but 6'5", 260, can stand up, can put his hand in his dirt, perfect for your 3-4 defense, and he can put his hand in dirt on 4-3. I think he covered a little bit. So yeah, somebody that's decorated, somebody that's athletic, still fairly young at 31. If his bicep is good, he fresh. He didn't play all last year. And like I said before, he won a Super Bowl. I know he's a former Patriot, but Super Bowl, he made All-Pro 2 times. First team on 2-time, 3-time Pro Bowler, sack leader just a few years ago. Made the 2010 All-Decade team. You bring in the winner. He also went to Syracuse, where Elefantu went to Syracuse as well too. So, like I said before, I just think it's common sense. I think to the point, it's common sense to go ahead and make that move. You bring somebody in there that is athletic, that is understand, who can stand up, who gonna got some pass rusher moves, and him and Julian. You can keep Romeo behind. Him and Romeo. You keep Julian behind him. He can learn from them. So you bring somebody who's a champion, who's athletic, who who got some bend, get around that edge. You bringing in a premier pass rusher. And him and Julian, probably one of them might even end up being a pass rushing leader, be a pass rushing champion. So I definitely could see that. And also, I mean, you bolstering your linebacker core on the edges. So you still be weak on the middle, but like I said before, with Levi, with Brockers, with Panisi, with Hand, with Aleem, you got some. I mean, I think they had developed greatly with Chandler Jones. I mean, him and what's the old boy name play the middle, Jamie Collins. I think they gonna be rolling this year. I think the defense will be that much better with them, with Jamie Collins and Chandler Jones, Levi, Lane, Brockers, Panisi, Hand if he stay, and that'd be beautiful. You got a solid back end, because if you being real, you really don't even need Jeff Okuda. AJ Parker can play, Elefantu can play. I mean, you could trade for CJ Henderson. It's a lot of things that's in play. You know what I'm saying? There's a ton of things that is in play, and like I said before, man, I think he might be one of those guys. I mean, you can believe in Julian, you can believe in Romeo, you can bring in Austin Bryan, you can believe in all those guys, but I think what championship caliber, his talent, his experience, whatever bring to that front seven. Just think about it. Even if this year ain't the year, those guys gonna be a lot better next year. You're gonna find some better middle linebackers next year, and really that's it. Especially if Will Harris and Tracy Walker, they do their thing, the corners do their thing. I mean, you might have a top 10 defense following in 2021. You got depth across the D line. You're gonna create depth in the linebacker. You got depth on the edge. You got depth in the backfield. That might be it. But like I said before, Detroit Lions historically haven't took those chances. They haven't took those chances with guys like Chandler Jones, or they ain't took the proper chances throughout their career. But I think at this point, he still ain't hungry. He still ain't happy. At this point, I mean, I don't know if you can extend him when he traded, or you got to wait till the offseason, but they have cap room next year, and a great defense can continue to help out Jared Goff too. It also can help him. But yeah, I think tonight's the night they should trade for. The time is right. They should trade for Chandler Jones. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Best ways to help the channel. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the financial donations. Best way to donate. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Wanted to get to it live, but I ain't been able to get to it, so hopefully I get to it tomorrow morning or tomorrow. But appreciate it. We gone.